Hello and welcome to the Pokemon News Network, your number one source for the latest happenings in the Pokemon world. I'm your host Snivy, and let's get right into the news for June 2019. The Direct mentioned in last month's show was aired on June 5th and brought with it a plethora of new information about the games. The Direct introduced us to many new characters, including the champion of the Galar region, Leon, and his stupid-looking beard. Your friendly rival, Hop. We got Milo, the grass-type gym leader, who looks like a child in a mech suit. We got Professor Magnolia, who looks like Professor Juniper if she was old. And the professor's assistant, Sonia, who the internet seems to like. Maybe even a little too much. Along with the new characters, we also got 7 brand new Pokemon. We got Dreadnought, who's a cool turtle guy. Neat. We got Corviknight, who's a cool raven and is somehow not dark type. Gossifleur and Eldegoss. Meh. The box art legendaries, Zippity Doodop and Zeep Zop Zoop Zop. And finally, the internet's second favorite thing this month, Wooloo. I don't believe it. Looks like Snivy is no longer the cutest Pokemon.
He never was!
Shut up! Sinnoh babies. They just don't understand. The Direct also showcased this generation's new gimmick, Dynamaxing, where the Pokemon gets super big and powerful for 3 turns. I mean, there are also these raid things that you can do where like 4 people team up to take on one Dynamax Pokemon that's Dynamax for the whole battle. But what if I told you we had known about Dynamax since 2008? That's right, it's Jigglypuff's final smash. A leak from May 23rd resurfaced after the Direct because the leak accurately predicted some of the things in the Direct, including the name of the gym leaders, the new Pokemon, the legendary Pokemon, your rival. I'm just going to go ahead and say that this leak is 100% real. It's super long, so I'm not going to go over the whole thing, but it talks about a new thing called Gigantamaxing, which is kind of like Mega Evolution. The form of the Pokemon changes. I'm assuming it gets even bigger. Farfetch'd is getting an evolution. That's pretty sick. If you want to read the whole thing, I'll put the link to it in the description. And the very next week was E3, and we did get some more information at E3. We have the Water-type gym leader, Nessa, who's got life preservers on her shoes. Bruh, what are those? 2 new Pokemon were found by people playing the E3 demo, and that is Yamper, the Corgi Pokemon, and Impidimp, the Imp Pokemon. We do know a bit more about Yamper because you were able to obtain it. Impidimp was just a trainer's Pokemon. But one interesting thing about Yamper, if you remember a few shows back, I showed you this image, which was in the first trailer for like a split second. And if you squint, it kind of looks like Yamper. So that means it's probably Yamper's evolution. This is just kind of what it will look like. So yes, he will be getting an evolution, and that's pretty cool. But then, the bombshell that absolutely destroyed the Pokemon community. Junichi Masuda revealed during Treehouse Live that you would only be able to transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Home that are in the Galar region Pokedex. And as you could expect, people were pretty mad. And all those mad fans started the hashtag #BringBackNationalDex to, well, bring back the National Dex somehow. Why would Game Freak do something this outlandish? Do they hate us or something? Well, the number of Pokemon in the Pokedex is slowly creeping up to 1,000, and that is outrageous. You want to have 1,000 unique models for Pokemon in one Pokemon game, and you gotta get that done in, like, who knows how long? That's a pretty big undertaking, and they said in some interview that it was even a challenge to get all of them in Sun and Moon. And yeah, it's just too much of an undertaking. They also had to redo a lot of the animations from the 3DS just to make them, look good enough for the Switch. But still, Everyone lost their marbles about this tree. Stop bullying this tree. It doesn't even look that bad. You're calling it N64 tree? Stop bullying my man, the tree. I could go on and on and on about this topic, but I want to keep it short, so I'm just going to end it there. The Pokemon Company actually responded to the hashtag with this article here, and they basically said, yeah, it was a pretty hard choice. Thanks for all your passion and support. Yeah, we're sorry. Hope you enjoy the game. Where do I stand on this issue? Well, this is exactly what I do whenever I'm transferring old Pokemon to the newest game. I just transfer them up so I can have my whole team from that game, and I can just look at them, and they can sit in the box, and I'm like, wow, there they are. I don't need that in Pokemon Sword and Shield. I can just see them in Pokemon Home. So it's really not that big of a deal. On the 27th, we got a Pokemon Masters Direct, half of which was just an animated trailer. I mean, it was a cool animated trailer, but it didn't represent the gameplay very well. At least in the second half of the Direct, we learned how the whole game would work, and it got a release date of summer 2019. Aw yeah, look who's in the game. You know what? I may not be in Sword and Shield, but at least I'm in this. And that is all the news for the month of June. It was a very, very wild month. I don't even know if Pokemon will still exist next month, but we'll just have to wait and see. You've been watching the Pokemon News Network. Smash News is canceled, and we will see you later.